How does ethical cost-benefit analysis work? Imagine trying to decide whether a new public transportation project is worth the money. You need to weigh the benefits like less traffic and cleaner air against the costs like construction expenses and disruptions. That's where ethical cost-benefit analysis comes into play. It's a way to evaluate decisions by looking at both the positive and negative impacts, but with a focus on what's morally right. This method is especially useful when governments or lawmakers face tough choices that affect many people. First, you gather all the facts about the project. You estimate the costs, such as how much money will be spent on building and maintaining the transportation system. For example, if a bus line costs $50 million to build and operate over 10 years, those are your basic numbers. Then, you look at the benefits like reduced travel time, fewer car accidents, and lower pollution levels. These benefits can be measured in monetary terms or through social improvements. Next, you compare the total costs to the total benefits. If the benefits outweigh the costs, it might seem like a good idea. But here's where ethics come in. You ask questions like, who benefits the most? Are the poor or marginalized groups getting a fair share of the benefits? Or are the costs unfairly falling on certain communities? Ethical cost-benefit analysis doesn't just focus on numbers. It considers fairness and moral values. Many times, this analysis is linked to the idea of utilitarianism, which aims for the greatest good for the greatest number. But critics say this can ignore how benefits are distributed. For example, a project might boost overall happiness but leave some groups worse off. To address this, some ethical approaches prioritize helping those who are worse off first, ensuring fairness and justice. In practice, policymakers use ethical cost-benefit analysis to decide on policies like healthcare programs, environmental protections, or infrastructure projects. They look at the financial costs and social benefits, but also consider moral questions. For instance, should environmental impacts be valued in dollars? How do we account for respect for human dignity or the rights of future generations? These are tough questions that require balancing economic efficiency with moral principles. One challenge is putting a dollar value on things that are hard to measure, like community well-being or environmental health. These intangible factors are important but tricky to quantify. Also, political pressures and societal values can influence decisions, making it necessary to carefully weigh both economic and ethical considerations. Overall, ethical cost-benefit analysis is a powerful tool for making fair and morally sound decisions. It helps ensure that policies are not only effective but also just, taking into account the well-being of all affected groups and respecting core moral principles.